SHERRIF is a weekly summary of gold price action, and we are delighted to see price move in unpredictable manner. It leaves everyone with the understanding that no one can tell the future accurately. But however, we will continue to use every technique within our disposal to try to analyze the market in the best way we can. So let's see what comes out of SAU. Let's start from July price action, July high, September high, October high. It's our new roof, and let's look for a new floor. August low, September low, October low. So we now have a roof and a floor. So this is now our roof, which I will call RS, resistance become support and break for structure. And we have a floor. And we have another respected 4 hour structure here where price hit the demand floor and rejected. So this is going to be our SR support become resistance and break for structure, psychological ascending trend line. I've held price firmly every time price returns to this level. If I were to return to this level, one, two, three, four, five, six before a breakout. So the market doesn't do anything without warning. It's going to warn you. It's going to warn you. It's going to warn you many times. But because the mind is too bogged with so many lines in the chart, So we want to maintain only 5 lines in order to avoid future obstacles in what we're doing. So now we see price and we have a breakout from a descending trend line after price updated a new high. Take recognizance of that because that will be a future landing position. A 4 hours, a 4 hours breakout from a roof of a channel. After price updated, it formed a channel which I will change the color to black. And the channel has a roof and a floor. So we want to update the roof and the floor. So now when price returned, it updated the broken roof as a demand floor. So we have here so a demand floor. There's a demand floor. Yeah, all demand floor. Every time price touch this floor, it's a buy. They are all demand floor. And you can see it if it's demand or not. A breaker from a demand floor returns price to supply roof. So technically, gold has set itself up from demand floor to supply roof. What was broken? A breaker from a demand floor. Demand floor 1, demand floor 2, demand floor 3, demand floor 4, demand floor 5, breaker from a demand floor, price returns on retest, which I will call RT. So price returns on retest is called RT supply roof. So we like to use that RT instead of automatically this becomes a new supply roof after price breaking out from the demand floor. Now returns as a supply roof and the first retest was successful. So if price returns again in the zone of 2716 into 720, it's still a sell. So we are playing narrowly and if price returns again on this line, it is going to be a sell until price officially breaks this structure, then return to the buy floor. So if price doesn't return to the buy floor, we will continue to sell SAU USD. And we have another structure where price has found support by close of the market, and we want to see price at this level is a breakout, is a resistance structure, a respected resistance structure. You can see the resistance structure, price drop before break, and it has held price. So if you break up from here, then the rest assured that price will return again to test this floor. This is a valid roof, and once more again create a W, a 4 hour W structure, 4 hours double bottom, and we cannot tell if at this stage if it's going to break this structure because we also have 4 hours consolidation at this level, at 84 level. Maybe if price manages to break it, it might come down here to retest the roof again, which will still be respected on the sell-off. because it has already broken out from a long-term ascending trend line from August to September to October and a breakout in November. So it is what it is that gold is setting itself up, and we don't want to have too much lines on the structure. I really do not subscribe to too much lines in the structure. Majority of the missing trades are because of too much lines in the structure. And in order to bring this down, you see this in this form. I want to hold this structure. I prefer this angle of trade so that the market will recalibrate where we have resistance structure, break of resistance structure, retest, retest, retest. So this is more accurate than this as it involves deeper tap into liquidity. So if it involves a deeper tap into liquidity, it's welcomed. There's a very nice price action at this level where we have a strong rejection week, a very sharp rejection week. Keep an eye at this level. Keep an eye at this level. At this level, keep an eye at this week. 599 into 2,600. I'm of the belief that price will return to that level for a significant price action. There might be a return at that level. That level, based on the movement of gold and how we have seen it play out, 5992602 is an area to watch. It's an area to watch while we maintain. It's another demand floor to watch. If price breaks out from this roof, after testing this roof, you can see resistance structure, resistance structure, resistance structure, break of a resistance structure, retest one, retest two. So if price comes back, maybe it might seek liquidity at 2,600 level, which is a valid structural support level, and a more deeper fundamental analysis in search of liquidity for uptick. Price might pull from this demand floor. After respecting it, we first of all respect the structure. Then we can now pull down to take liquidity from 2027 zone. This is a valid trade idea for the week. And I will explain how this has remained a battlefront with a strong demand property, meaning that if price returns to this level, there is a probability that it will hold price. There is a very high probability that price will be stopped at this level. We have here resistance structure, break of a resistance structure, retest, retest, retest. So I expect price to bring itself back here. So I will shade it to give it a configuration that suits the new calibration in price. So if price returns here, it's a valid SHERRIF hub. SAUUSD is an advanced gold structure. By far, maybe the most advanced structure in the market. And this breakout, there was also a warning sign to this breakout where we have price give signal before action. You see here, the price gave multiple signal before the breakout. There was a signal here. You can see it. see that signal. Resistance structure, break of resistance structure, retest, 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 break of a support structure, retest, and finally sell off. So we will not be concerned with that. And for this extension where price has pulled out from a roof, we also have here a retest candle. We have a structure in this area where price has pulled out and price extended its way up. So if price returns, pardon me to include this structure, it's very important because this is where we got our last sell-off. So we will want to hold it responsible. There is a structure, a break of structure at that level. We mention in purple. We have here resistance structure, break of a resistance structure, retest, break of a support structure, retest 1, retest 2, retest 3, retest 4. And the price has sold off. So that price action, this sell-off here that pulled out from an ascending trend line was from this structure. So it's not manipulation. It is this structure that stopped SAU from further upswing. So if price returns again, price will have to contend this ascending trend line. And if it manages to defeat it as usual, it will return here. So you begin to see gold in the realm of 2,833, if that is possible. But for now, gold has set itself up for more bearish days. We are not responsible for that. Don't know what caused it, but I'm just interpreting the structure. But if gold buying will resume, price need to return. Price need to switch away from the supply roof to demand floor. The only way gold buying, if you see gold return to this floor, if you see a return to this floor, then it's a buy. So for now, it's not in this floor, it's in supply phase. And since it's in a supply phase, it has broken out from a long-term ascending trend line. So we will treat it down. But that does not mean that just because price have departed from an ascending trend line, it cannot beat the previous all-time high. It is technical in the sense that gold can continue to play out here and play out here and exceed this height without touching this line. But however, I want to keep this line as simple as possible, as far as it can go in life. I want to see price touch this line. It's a litmus test. If it touch this line and break above this line, then I officially look at it going high. So we will continue to watch it. Gold can continue to do something like this. Since you don't want to admit me into your line, okay, you can continue to do things like this. Continue until it breaks your previous all-time high. It might continue to play on this line as its new trend line. Without bridging this line, you can continue to play this way and still bridge your previous all-time high. You can continue to play this way. But however, we want price to return to this floor. A return from the supply roof to demand floor sets price on a buy. So that is what we want to see. So if that happens, then we'll set our buyers and we are ready for the long haul. So this is what we have for SAU USD. It's an advanced structure because it deals with the structure of market and uses it to explain what next in the market. No indicator. So this is what we see, and I believe that 2,684, if it's broken, it will open a new window to sell down, where we will target another 400 pip drop. On that footnote, price may wish to break the structure after testing it once. If that happens, this is a test to a broken supply roof, now a demand floor. First test, second test, price may break